Makamu, Maponga, Phiri. Seems like a scheme SC1. We're gonna all dissect that today on the Kinda Cool Show. I am Utimani Tobo, aka Kinda Cool, and I'm with.
I am Room Service. What's good, people?
What's up? Banel.
Let it be. Thank you, Buffett, for coming to the show again. Like I said, we watched the show.
Yeah.
Everybody, what were your thoughts regarding Amachita, Maponga, Phiri, and the guy in question, Makamu?
I felt today they gave political answers.
Yeah,
the Baba Protector, if I can say so, because they were not interrogating, they were instead justifying, right? As if Lentomazana you that's in the wrong.
Yeah.
Even from the things Baba's quoted, it just didn't make a whole lot of sense. For me, the outcome was like, these people know each other.
It seems like they know each other.
Because for me, my initial reaction was, if Makamu is still going to talk about keys, and I'm disappointed.
Yeah, and he did say, okay, the whole thing was about keys.
Yeah.
So you think was lying?
Obviously, dog.
Yeah.
Things was just like the man was chowing, and then he just came up with stories about keys and stuff like that. And what do you think about the fact that Tugutu Chiri was 17 years?
That's what Makamu said. The conversation took place 2018.
Yeah.
But then the father in the video says it happened 2017. So it qualifies the girl as a minor, which actually in Bonatama charges I2. Which number one, you are making advances on a minor, and then secondly, it's harassment to Umsebenzi, because apparently the girl was working for him, right?
Yeah, sure.
And I heard Maponga and sometimes these women, obviously he went through something of that nature now, and we understand these people, we hold them to a very high standard.
Yeah, sure.
Magnabe mina nyatawang pe mehabli and Chinchamantombazana, the community sees as soon as Ngbabe microphone who's gonna take me serious?
Thank you.
No one. We don't take this guy serious because he can't teach us, meanwhile he's doing
X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
X, Y, and Z. Okay.
So the fact that we're also human, everybody's human, but I'll never go out and say, God, I'm your servant, basing your that's wrong, and come back and say, I'm human.
Shayobo, lead me or follow me as I follow Christ.
But then on the side of bro. So now what do you think image regarding church, man? Church as a whole, because it looks like a church of pastors.
Because recently, this guy that fled, what's his name again? Phiri, right?
Yeah, sure.
And then before Phiri it was Lukao. So there's been this flood of pastors that come from Middle Africa,
yeah, sure.
And for them it was a case of meet.
Right.
Okay, sharp, we get that. Now we come back to SA. Abefundisi Live South Africa, they were against all of that.
Yeah.
So now we're dealing with the case of Abefundisi Badla stocks up. It was cafes getting high on their own supply.
They're getting high on their own supply. Yeah. I don't know. So now the father, what do you think about the father's story? Because the man said you went to his offices in the Midrand, right? When you got to his offices, the man was flaunting cash, trying to bribe him. Stories like that. You understand? But the man is like, his daughter was not for sale. I mean, we can have a conversation around that. The man was asking for keys.
Yeah.
Okay, the father is saying, the man was asking for sex before, right?
Yeah.
And he's been doing this thing. So now, when he went to the offices, the father, to Makamu's offices, he found him there. And then the man says, okay, you are those fathers, you understand? You are the R1,000,000 fathers, and you are flaunting this cash. And the man said, no, my child is not for sale. Do you think that also means Ugutu Makamu was still trying to buy his way in, according to the father? Oh, he was just paying for the damages that he's doing. He has done already. Because the father is saying, "Uthi the mntwana now doesn't want to go out now." She was scared, scared to show her face outside.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, when was it? Is it the year after or even last year? She tried committing suicide.
and she tried to commit suicide. So do you think the man smashed and Makamu wanted to keep the father quiet by giving him money, or he was still buying according to the father's story? What do you?
I mean, my thoughts on that, right? Makamu didn't know what the father is gonna come, right? And didn't even know the reason why he's there, because up to that point, he's had a squeaky clean image,
Right.
as the father stated, Ukale wamnika this position, and the positions kept growing.
Yeah.
Moving from this to this, and that means more money. So to do what? To lure the girl in order to advance some interest back.
Right.
So the father being there was there to complain. So it's general.
Yeah.
If I'm driving a car, I'm fagang seatbelt, na metro. Metro, I'll put 100 rand there.
Yeah.
I'm in the wrong.
Yeah.
I'm in the wrong. So big 100 rand, makavula window athi ngicela license or gqoka ngisitbelt ngizokubhalela seatbelt. I'll obviously push my eyes where he can also see where I'm taking him. So that ngide mfethu ngifuna ukudlula. Bam. Na envelope yabo needs. Abone na bese if we attempteka uzoyithatha, but unfortunately the dad was a good metro cop. Awubhala itikiti ayithathanga ibribery.
So you think he was Makamu was smashing, or he wanted to smash with that cash?
He was buying the silence now.
Yeah.
Which means something has happened already.
No, I think you can also get arrested for attempted.
Oh, shucks.
Or attempting to defeat the ends of justice. So, with the girl, one thing I do know is that regardless of whether she was, she slept with him or not, I think the question here is, Makamu, him being in a position of leadership, is he allowed to do such things?
That's the thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Anyway, so moving right along, about like if you like you're going to Pastor Phiri's church, and let's say you didn't agree with Makamu, you're listening to this person, you're like, no, this guy, no, yes, shy. You could never speak, because Makamu at one point is saying, no, I never spoke to this girl before. You understand? This was the first time and the only time I spoke to her. But the way the conversation corner. Now when you're a congregant, you're watching this, your father, Phiri, saying, no, I want to siding with this guy, a man of truth that you look up to.
I mean, goodness told me that was released on social media. Maponga,
we're gonna keep it up there. Yeah, we're gonna post it.
And apparently the title of the book is "Find Your Truth." That's the title of the book.
Like Maponga,
Yeah. So the question is, I mean, if you lie down with dogs, I'll call you one, right? So as far as Pastor Phiri is concerned, I think now he's in the firing lights now.
Yeah.
He's siding with the man.
Yeah, now I'm watching him now. I didn't care. I didn't think I was going to make a video about him, but it seems like we need to make a music video about him.
Yeah, and Maponga made it clear that they stand in solidarity with the Makamu.
In the beginning.
Yeah. But I mean, even also on like Indaba online, I saw Uti Umselegu is also supporting, apparently, let me say that, is supporting Makamu, right? So yeah, sharp, you can support Umuntu, but I think you should also say, I'm supporting him as a man, probably, ne?
Okay.
But I do not agree with, right? Because if you just say I'm supporting him and that's it, obviously Tina, we take it as the whole blanket, you're supporting him for
everything he stands for and what he did. Yeah. Ah man, I have no idea what to say or what to do anymore. But I am glad to go to these things are coming forward, bro. People need to stand be accountable for whatever they are doing.
And also, I mean, if I quickly may, remember when the show Amabishop started, I felt like, yeah, this is staged. Ne?
Yeah, it felt like a stage.
Marketing, because they first started playing the clip and so on. But what people don't realize, or let me just say what Makamu or even U-Phoria doesn't realize, is that they don't own the media. Media has changed. Because media right now is in our hands.
Yep.
You know? So the fact that he thinks they can just go on national television and try and just brush it off. I know, I apologize, whatnot. No. The media, man, it's shifted from SABC. It's shifted from radio. And it's in the power of the people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And print ad brainwashing people.
Yeah.
And any internet that I would think we need to put out there, a police officer, right, before they can serve and protect, they are trained and they take an oath. Most importantly, they take an oath. Whatever is training you don't do. So when you see a cop, someone who protect, assault you, right?
Yes.
We are humble, we are peace. Ministers, right? They are anointed, right?
Right.
Yeah, okay, man, you're gonna be a man of God. They are taught and given lessons on being a man of God. Sharp. The one scripture, I don't know the name of the scripture, but I'm sure we'll put it up. When you want to destroy a man, you send a beautiful woman. As they say, they want to be destroyed. So they should know that by now. By now, okay, this is the kind of temptations I'm gonna face.
Yes.
But they go out looking. They don't come to them. You about funayo.
No, I mean he spoke in the 20%.
Yeah.
Within the 20% that are just out there to seek whatever it is, but the 20% lay funa
Yeah.
And how did they measure that? Yes.
No, that's his statement. 20%.
So he knew Gucci, as he's standing there in the pulpit and doing whatever he's doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can chow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can chow.
Yeah.
In every 5, he can.
Yeah, besides, shy tight me. 10% esonto. Ngizoba tight alabantwana.
Yeah, bro. So now that's what I'm saying, bro. There's a man out there who's drinking. Who's a wife who goes to church regularly. He's gonna say, look at what they are doing. How will I know when you're going for an all-night prayer now? What to your My children.
Besides that, your children.
Yeah, my children. My daughters who love the Lord and want to go to church. How will they know that the pastor is asking them for keys?
Yeah, supposedly.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
I mean, at the beginning of the show, he said he came and left for what he left with what he came for, which is keys.
Oh, he got his keys.
That's what he said. Yeah.
Didn't he say he got them on Sunday?
No. He said that day he left with what he came for. The dad says no, there was no keys. Well, okay, that's like, okay, sharp, if let's say it's a court, okay, but the dad wasn't there, right? So there's no way of actually confirming if the keys were there, you know?
Bro.
But I guess the ultimate question is, if these are your office keys, why should you beg for them?
Why would you speak like that? Like if you're asking for something that's pertaining to your business.
Another question would be, if this thing happened in 2017, and it's only catching fire now because it leaked.
I think the dad made it clear what he's been seeking justice from then. That's why as a tati clip,
why didn't this thing blow up on Kaya FM? Was it played live on Kaya FM?
Kaya FM, that's what they're saying. That's true. That's a very good question, bro. U-Phoria, please tell us what you think. What you think?
Do we even know
live
when
radio? It was played
on Kaya
FM.
Oh yeah, it could be a show as or.
I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I don't remember. But they only say the man said, the father said you went to KFM to submit, and they played this thing.
Yeah, the question is timeline. Was it 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21?
The father said 2017.
Yeah. Also, it depends. You show your moon, as much as it is a prominent radio station. But if by nigga is a graveyard slot, then I don't think it would have gained traction.
And another thing that's very important, who knew Makamu 2017?
Makamu is what? Is the last year guy, 2020?
I think started blowing up 2019.
Late 2019 or so.
Good one.
Nalama video that makes people hate other people. Yeah, that teaches me not to love Umakelwane. I'm like, yeah, he's a superstar pastor, that one.
Oh, ish. So now would you go to the men's church? I mean, he said he apologized. He apologized to the father, to the daughter, the family involved, and his wife also.
Yeah, but
like a prodigal son. He said
not kids, man.
He sinned against. Yeah. So what? So what now?
So the question I'm putting forward to the both of you, your girlfriend yakho cheats on you, ne?
Yeah.
And uyabona man with lo muntu lo. Mina ngimshaya ngecondom, she's pregnant, it's not my child. It's like, no baby, I'm sorry I cheated on you. I just only kissed that guy. Mtanakho lona. And when you think back to no man. You don't know ngimshaya ngecondom. I've been using protection. Like, no baby, I'm sorry. I cheated, but I only kissed.
But
never had sex. But yabo to know man, this baby is not mine.
So what you saying?
Magati, I'm sorry. Do you say okay, nyak believer baby, umnqamsile kuphela nyakuxolela.
Then
this, yeah, but that's the thing. There's a still kunalento le that's staying ehleli ku background
that you must still deal with.
Yeah, but you say no, ngixolisile. Mina sengixolisile kodwa umsana, ngixolisile kuthi man, angazi yini inkinga yakhe. Na inkinga la. It's growing. Yabo, ngenza that as an example.
It's a good example, ngoba it shows what it's true that you apologized. But you can give us half-baked facts. Right now, were you there? Is this your voice? Yeah, yes, it's my voice. What were you there to do? That's where things starts
going
south. No, I was just there to collect keys. Okay, then explain 1, 2, and 3. I was just being playful. You know, but then it just doesn't excuse the other stuff.
If
I'm figure like, I mean, park the car outside, let her come out and give you the keys.
Easy.
And knowing in media, I'm certain Moja Love would have wanted Makamu and the dad on camera, both of them. But for image Makamu, they were like, no, we don't agree to that. That's why the interview with the dad was just to Unimrodi and the dad.
Because I was asking myself why, like, there was the first interview Makamu alone, they say their story and then they bring the father later on. Why? Why the girl is not in the entire thing, like Mavele?
Not just to protect her image, like even Guma rape case, they chase people out for sensitivity. They don't want people to see or know who the victim is.
Yeah, that one makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
But I don't know if you guys noticed, Uguti, Mabambuza, my questions. It wasn't a yes or no. First things first, was that you in the recording? Let me start off by explaining. So he wasn't giving answers, ne? He was just explaining. And it's easy for us to be like, yeah, it sounds like an answer, but you haven't really answered the question.
Yeah, you start off with saying no, Oh yes.
No,
Yes, I know.
he got a good PR company that trained him for the interview. Don't say his interview implicates. If they ask this, and it's normal. Like we all know this. Every time you go to a show, they send you a list of questions that they're gonna ask you. So you prepare my answer in advance. Although some of them may not be there, but you already know the agenda. Yeah. So I'm certain he has a good PR company. They trained him very well, and even got Maponga and Phiri to
add a few things like familiar faces, trusted faces. Maponga is people actually take him like seriously. You understand?
Yeah, I mean the guy says profound things now and again. Like he said, he's a man.
He's a man.
And whenever they shot the show, I think he showed his manness, which is flawed.
Like everyone else.
As much as the thing is, your wisdom will also ensnare you as well.
Yes, that's true, bro.
Wise, but that thing that you thought or that thing that you're known for will ensnare you as well.
At some point or the other. Of course, bro.
You
see?
And I think the only advocate was, I don't know the pastor's name, but that's the other one.
It's not known. No. I just forgot the name,
yeah.
At least he did some justice, ne?
Yeah.
It could be also staged now. There must be at least one person. These things. I don't know, bro. I do not know.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're just gonna see follow up what's gonna happen next, and we're gonna maybe stories will come forth. I want to go to what's really happening in church because personally, I know a couple of people that I can talk to on the phone right now. They will tell you stories about what happens in church. Bishop, they fingered her in the church. They having sex in the toilets. Sometimes the pastor, when the pastor goes at night prayer in the mountains, they taking some of the stock, which is the girls, with them, and then they're busy.
Yeah, so I think if Vele, especially something like Makamu, this is true, it qualifies as a cult.
Exactly, and I'm sure he couldn't be the only girl. But we'll wait and see what's going to happen. Yeah,
and this one into these people, they are friends. Mang cheat, and I'm gonna need you to play 5 for me, man. When shit hits the fan,
come on, daughter, do something.
No man red-handed.
Yeah, I told you now I've got my own things that you know, daughter. It could be you.
Sisters,
yeah.
That's why I condom it was me.
There we go. You see, but we'll learn more about this as it unfolds, and we'll try to keep you updated, especially here on the Kinda Cool Show.
Yeah, we did a video. Check it out.
Yes, please.
We'll put a link in the description.
Right.
The video must shoot. It's comedy, right? But we're telling truth behind jokes. Yeah.
That's what comedy is.
So. Obviously, okay, just tell them about the vid, what's the concept and what's happening there.
Actually, the video was we were trying to portray what was happening on the clip from our own understanding, you understand? From our own, when you listen to the audio and then you think, okay, what could have been happening? So we're trying to portray that. Nothing much. We didn't add our own spices, but we just added humor to it. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Basically. So if you watch the video, try to understand. If you can see subliminal messages, that's up to you, man. We're not saying anything, because everything is allegedly. No one is admitting. People are looking for keys. They're not looking for cookies. Right? Mm-hmm. Anyway, that's it from me. Utimani Kinda Cool. Any last words?
Yeah, my last word is as stopping my cult. If Maponga is also part of my cult, so stop it. Expose my cult. Yeah, ngoba yabona ba protect my cult.
Orisiwaqaleni sivele kube umuntu abene cult lakhe kuzima.
Thina ama cult wethu alive. Mina I date chicks, dog. Everyone sees it and it's kunjalo.
Yeah.
I don't hide who I am. I don't put up appearances. Anyways, guys, see you guys June 16, catch us live. We'll be there. June 16, Soweto Spin Fest. See you guys there. Tickets available. Go to pickandpay.co.za or go to webtickets.co.za. Walk-in stores, Pick and Pay or Boxer stores. Get your tickets.
Let it be.
That's what's up. Twitter, guys. I'm trying to build my Twitter followers. At Lyric Banela. Follow me, I'll follow back.
Right. And like we said, one thing I would like to say is that I've noticed something like in America. America is very influential. You see, in America, most of my celebrities, they've got scandals. Almost everyone. Like, if you find that long term, find out Gucci Chris Brown was hitting his girlfriend. Okay, Bill Cosby was dragging women and raping them, around 50 of them. Yeah, but this guy, Kobe Bryant, was slept with a teenager from in the mountains of just forgot the name. Yeah, well? So it's like now that thing, because that thing builds publicity. These things are building a publicity. Suddenly people are watching, okay, what's going to happen next? Almost like reality shows, yeah, because there's that controversy. That's what is currently happening here. And now, like you said, Yuguti, now they're approaching it the old way, yeah, of going in TV and say, I'm afraid to, and have a few trusted people around you who can say, no, I vouch for this guy, he's a good guy. But these days, bro, it's leaking. You cannot contain. The gatekeepers don't know how to do with the information. You'll block it on Moja Lab, it's on Twitter. You block it on Twitter, you find it on YouTube, Facebook, everywhere. You understand? This is the future, bro. This is what's going to be happening. You started show, you must know what you stand for. Like in the CHO room service, if you are doing something, just do what you are doing, bro, because we will find out and we will be on your case. And it's been me, Utimane, kind of cool, and this show is kind of cool. It's been kind of cool.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.